G'day squad, this is your Squid, aka the Anxious Squid here at Anxious Squid Productions. If you're not a regular subscriber and you've just stumbled across my channel, I do a whole bunch of other stuff as well as this type of video, so check out my playlists when you're done with this one. And yeah, I'm sure you'll like me, so if you do, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get up over 1,000 subscribers to get monetized by July 1, 2020. So do me a favor, no matter when you're seeing this, if I'm not at 1,000 yet, hit subscribe. That'd be great. I've got a whole bunch of player videos that I'm going to be looking into, but I figured I'd start off this batch that I'm doing with Josh Allen from Buffalo, because I've just moved to Niagara Falls. He's the quarterback, and he had a really good game yesterday on Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I'm in the mood for him. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I don't have a sponsor for this video, so I'm just going to show you the cool stuff you could get if you were one of my patrons. I also have a merch store, so I'll chuck the link to the merch store, not the Patreon, on this video somewhere. Feel free to buy some merch. It's a Redbubble like artist shop thing, so check that out. But I will try not to babble on too much in this video. So, let's get the screen recording going. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. That's awesome. Alright, so I've got two videos here for Josh Allen, because I've got his official rookie highlights, and then the 2019 highlights as well, because I think he was a rookie in 2018. I'm pretty sure that's what I googled. And yeah, like let's just get right into it, shall we?
I thought he was kind of a second-round talent, but it's the NFL and quarterbacks matter. I think he's going to look overwhelmed at times.
They don't have
overwhelmed
skilled guys. They don't.
I like those red jerseys as well, by the way. Those red jerseys, I haven't seen them playing in red yet this year. Like, they've played in mostly white or blue. Against the Cowboys yesterday, they were in blue. And that was a really good game. And I, you know, like, without going on too much of a tangent, this was my first Thanksgiving in America, and we don't have Thanksgiving back home in Australia. So it was my first ever Thanksgiving, and I can tell you, like, my family back home, like, they're mostly academics, you know, and in Australia, I don't know if it's a thing here in America, but in Australia, there's this weird, like dichotomy of, like, academics against people that like sport, and people that like sport against academics and stuff like that. Like, there's this weird rivalry, as if, you know, you don't, like, you're not intelligent if you play sport. But I mean, quarterback position in NFL, like, I've been sending different quarterbacks and highlights through to my family back home to be like, dude, you have to pretty much have a PhD to play quarterback. Like, these people are academics as well, you know. But anyway, like, it would have been back home, my mum and my old man, and, you know, we would go to football games pretty regularly, but the wider family weren't that into sports, you know. And so yesterday at Thanksgiving, sitting in a room watching the Bills versus Cowboys with no shit, like, my wife's entire family, everyone glued to the TV watching the football. Like, it was an amazing experience, and it was really cool. And, like, the hairs stood up on the back of my neck at one point when Josh Allen, like, he recovered the ball in a like a pack, like a scrum, and then just tried to dive over the top of it to keep going, and he got the down as well. And it was like he did. It was a great play, you know, and everyone in the lounge room was like, yeah, you know, and it was just, the hairs stood up on the back of my neck, because it was like, this is cool, you know. And yeah, like, I was talking with someone there about the different colored jerseys, and I want a red one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy a red Josh Allen jersey pretty soon, but I don't know.
So that he can develop, like in college. He unraveled against Oregon. He unraveled against Iowa. He unraveled against the Bengals. He's exactly what we thought he would. He's got the tools, but he can't put it together against an elite defense when the game speeds up.
Oh, bite me. Have a look at that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't put it together. Eat my shorts. Good take, too. Yeah, we made it. I nearly got a face tattoo earlier this year, and my wife talked me out of it, but very, very close to getting a face tattoo, and, like, you know, Post Malone playing along in the background there is what reminded me of it. Let me know in the comments section below, would you still watch if I had a little Southern Cross, you know, Australian constellation sort of thing under my eyes? Because face tat, you know, I said, there was at one point in my life where I said, nah, I'm never getting tattoos. And then I got a tattoo on my arm, and I was like, I'm never getting visible, you know, I'm never going to get tattoos I can't cover up. Now I've got tattoos all over my hands and my neck, and like, I mean, any job that I would not get as a result of face tats, I would also not get as a result of these ones on my fingers, you know? So I've already crossed that barrier. But I don't know, like, it'll change what I look like quite dramatically if I do. So I'm on the fence.
That was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know it's dramatic, but I know how to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah.
Oh, look at the stiff arm too, if you don't mind.
20 bad bitches.
Thank you.
Everyone wanna act like
Yeah, have a look at him go. Yes, buddy. Good pass. Oh, who's number 33? That's my number. That's the number I would always wear back home, number 33. So, I think my video is going to get copyright strike because this song's playing in the background, which is kind of annoying, but is what it is. Run it. Yep. Nice. Oi! I love that he doesn't slide all the time as well. Like, he'll take someone on if he feels like he can, you know? Oi! Hello! If you don't mind, Mr. Allen. Yes, thank you. Whoop. See ya, buddy. Yes. Oh man, he had all the time in the world there. That play wasn't him, that was his blind side. He literally stood still. That was amazing. I love that red kit. Sorry, uniform. Oh, have a look at that. Nice. Good arm, that was a bullet. Yeah, go, keep going. Good stuff. I like it. How did he get through there? Good football. Good football.
Since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
Good run, good run. Actually, I felt really cool yesterday at one point as well because I was having a chat with one of Shannon's uncles and talking about football and talking about Josh Allen and he was saying he doesn't like how much he runs and that he wish he'd throw the ball more and that like he hesitates or something. And I was like, I straight out asked him at one point, "Are you watching the same game I am?" Like he's playing out of his skin, you know what I mean? And Shannon's uncle knows more about football than I do, obviously, you know, and he was talking about people like Cam Newton and Russell Wilson, who, you know, like, yeah, they took people on just like he's taking people on in their early careers, and they ran a lot, but now they're facing like, you know, concussion issues and injury issues and stuff. And his point was, if you want the longevity of like Tom Brady, just, you know, don't run the ball and don't get hit, take a knee all the time, you know. But I like Josh Allen. I think he's got a football brain and he's a football player. You know, he's not one of those prima donnas, prissy sort of ones, you know. He's like, I'm gonna do everything I can to help my team, you know. And I think a lot of the time that just means running the ball because the defense is so good that none of your players are free, you know. Like I genuinely think Josh Allen would rather run the ball and get tackled 3 yards away than just put the ball down and restart, you know. I genuinely think that he's willing to sacrifice himself for the team in that way, and I like that. Yeah, we made it. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to find a picture. Well, we're not going to look into the MLB fights and brawls yet. That's another video to come. We'll go into the 2019 highlights now as well.
Allen has one of the most...
What was I going to say? I was literally halfway through a sentence when that video started. I think that, yeah, I'm going to get a red Josh Allen jersey. I'm fairly certain that's what I'm going to do. If anyone that's watching this has any connections, I saw on a guy that I want to collab with's video, Jake the Australian. He lives in Australia. He follows the Bills, right? I reckon that'd be really cool to collab with him. I can be his man on the ground in Buffalo, if that makes sense. But I was watching on one of his videos, somebody had commented being like, yo, I can get heaps cheap merch and stuff like that. If any of my followers or subscribers or anything like that, if you have the hookup and you know how to get cheap merch or free merch or anything like that for the Bills, let me know, because I'm keen. I want to be merched up, you know?
Gifted arms he's ever seen and can throw the ball 90 yards and 70 miles per hour.
90 yards at 70.
And how high would you take, Alan?
Skip, none of that has anything to do with the ability can he quarterback in the NFL. I mean, we saw the video, Kyle Bowler on one knee hit the goalpost from 50 yards away.
Kyle, I should have been a bowler.
Yes.
That's what I called him.
And Jeff George could throw the ball 100 yards.
Yeah.
David Klingler had the fastest, I think, measured between 65 and 68 miles an hour.
He did.
So we're obviously talking about his college career here, trying to rate him.
Is he accurate? Can he process information fast? That's what you need.
He sure can.
He's going to need a set to throw the ball 90 yards. He might throw what? One Hail Mary per year? Come on, Skip. This is unimportant to me. And against big teams, we saw him against Iowa, 174 yards.
I actually buy into that. You know, I kind of agree with him there. It doesn't matter how far you can throw it. You're only going to throw it as far as you can in a desperation play anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's far more important to be able to nail the fucking pass or nail the throw 10 meters away, like 15 yards away, whatever. I don't know what the difference between a meter and a yard is, actually. I should probably Google that. But, yeah, you know, it's more important to hit your target 10 yards away than it is to throw it down the length of the field in random hope, I think. But, in saying that, I think Allen can do both.
Against Oregon, 9 of 24, 64 yards in INT.
Yep.
What does it take, Teddy? All that other stuff is unimportant to me.
All I care about is his inaccuracy. He completed 56% of his passes, which is not very good.
So he was lower than Lamar Jackson.
That's correct.
Oh.
Just a little lower.
Okay.
I watched at Iowa and he stunk it up. I watched at Boise State and he stunk it up. I did not watch Oregon at home and he stunk it up. So those are the three decent teams on his schedule. And he wasn't on a very good team himself. But I saw 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions against the 3 good teams. It's just not good enough. And I would be afraid of
and
that.
And the scouts that love him will say he didn't play with good talent.
Let me just
Yeah, absolutely he didn't.
Then we're gonna get out of here. Okay, so look, this is the combine. I mean, it's the Senior Bowl, the accuracy drill, the net drill. That's Baker Mayfield right there.
Yeah.
He threw it in 3. Okay, cool. Now here's Josh Allen right here. Let's take a look at Josh Allen. Let's see. Okay, so the coach is telling him to throw it in net number 2 right there. He just pointed at net number 2. We're gonna tell you to move. We're gonna throw it in net number 2. Okay, left and right. So cool. We're gonna go.
Let's go, boy.
We're going down. We're going down. And we're gonna throw it to net number 2. And you throw it over the damn.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough, I'll give you that. But talk as much nonsense as you like. The bloke's performing. He's doing well this year, you know. I think a lot of people are giving him a bit of cheek, and he's responded to it. He came back, like, I looked at highlights from last year, and I'm looking at the highlights this year, and he's bigger. He's got a bigger body. He spent time in the gym in the off season. He really spent time working on his craft, and I like him. I think the gap between last year and this year is big, and he's a young player, so it's like there's still room for him to keep improving and keep building upon that, you know. And he's taking the Bills on his back at the moment, so. I think this is a piss take video where it's highlights and they're just showing all the negatives or something. Yeah, if they show him getting sacked or missing a pass again, I'm going to end this video, this one, and find some actual highlights, because it's just starting to annoy me. I like this guy. Let's skip it forward a couple of seconds, shall we? Nah, threw it into nowhere, to be honest with you. I am going to rage quit these highlights, because those aren't highlights. Let's do this, okay? Bill's career... Oh, I didn't even put a space there. Let's go. Full rookie highlights. Unlimited potential. 2019 highlights. Is that just week 5 or is that all of them? Let's have a look through here, shall we? Let's have a look at this one.
I'm going to run Josh Allen's pro day tomorrow. And
About the combine. I'll skip all the combine stuff, see if we can get to some actual highlights. Good take. There we go. Here are some highlights. I like it. Good. Yes. See, this is what I'm talking about. Other quarterbacks would have taken a knee there. Great throw. Great pass. Here we go again, boys. Yep. Oh, look at this stutter step too. Like he's good. He's light on his feet. He's quick thinking. Calm under pressure. Bullet arm. Like what couldn't you like? What more do you want? Love a good pump-up music in the background too. Gets you in the groove to watch Josh Allen dominate. Oh, look at him go! See, Tom Brady would have taken a knee 10 minutes before that. He stays upright and he keeps going. Gets the deer, you know, like I think he's severely underrated, this bloke.
Have a bit of fun till I die.
Thanking you. Is that red kid again? Love it. Sorry, uniform.
Don't say you're on the run to the
He's got a cannon, like it's just a.
my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Oh, kept his feet. That was good. Good pass. Nice. I'm gonna show you guys, like I have do not disturb mode on. I have I've turned off the notifications for Messenger and these things still come through and I don't understand like what else I can do to stop them, you know, like other than deleting the app, which obviously I don't want to do every time I film, but like it's mind-bogglingly frustrating, but it's all good. We've only got like 15 seconds to go and then I'll wrap the video up. He's good. He's good. Like look at that arm. That's a 40-yard pass, you know? Like, I mean, it's not, but that was an exaggeration. And he'll run. He runs straight up the guts and gets the touchdown. See, he's quality player. Absolute quality. And giving some back to the fans. Exactly. Good stuff, Josh. Oh, what have I done? Shut up. All right, let's stop this screen recording. Bang. I hope you liked the Josh Allen highlights and the rigmarole we went through with getting that second video. But as I said, if this is the first time you've stumbled across my videos, you could be a patron of mine and get a coaster or two or stickers or two. You can you can buy some merch. The link will be somewhere on here. I have other playlists. I do Australian history content. I do live streams on current affairs and, you know, just basically therapy sessions between me and a camera. That was an exaggeration. They're not really. I talk about all sorts of different things to do with those live streams. I do travel vlogs. I've got these reaction videos and yeah, whole bunch of content. So have a poke around my channel, decide if you like me, smash that subscribe button and let me know in the comments section who you want me to look at next. These are all the players that I am going to be looking at, and I am going to be looking at them in order of, you know, how old they were, or when they were drafted, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. For baseball, football, hockey, any name you give me. I think there's a referee in that list as well, actually. So I'm going to look into all of those, let me know if your favourite player's not on that list, and I'll add them to the list. So, thanks guys. I'll see you when I'm looking at you, and you will see me when you look at me.